We're not ready yet. Okay, just 1 second. Live on Facebook. That's where I'm going.
Welcome to the International Breathwork Foundation World Breathing Day.
Hang on, Alex, we're not there yet.
Oh, okay.
We're not, I'm just trying to get...
Are we linked to Zoom internationally?
No, we're not yet. Just wait till I get it onto...
Jen, while you're waiting, Asa, and Anne knows Jen. Hi, Anne.
Hello, sweet.
Jen is doing the technicals for today, and it's a new system, so there's just a few glitches. And in a minute, thank you for being on time. I'll be introducing a short introduction to
it's not letting me go to, it's not letting me go to the ABA page.
People are getting here though. Let's just start.
Yeah, just 1 second. I'll just
Can you do the technical in the background while I do the introduction, Jed?
Yeah.
You happy with that? Introduction to the noon event. Hi, Verity. The noon event is part of World Breathing Day, and intentionally, if possible, we're going to have this on a YouTube, the IBF network YouTube. Right now, we're recording this to put it on the ABA, Australian Breathwork Association site. Is that right? We are now being live streamed. And Australia, I'm in Australia, Jen is in Australia. And you're welcome. We will be welcoming people from all around the world. However, it's worth noticing that the Californian coast of America, it's like 7, 8 p.m. In Europe, it's 4 a.m. So mostly we're Asian and the Pacific available at the moment. The World Breathing Day has now been established by the International Breathwork on the 11th of April. We have had the World Breathing Day for a long time, but in the last couple of years, we've made a permanent date, 11th of April, each year. And the International Breathwork has got a link with UNESCO as an advisory body. And the ultimate aim of World Breathing Day is that the UN declare this day as a regular conscious breathing event. The one thing that joins breathworkers and the International Breathwork Foundation got established in 1998 to link breathworkers regularly each year in an event, the conference. World Breathing Day came out of that, and this date's been established. Ultimately, we are looking for UN sponsorship, like Women's Day. Everybody has a focus on conscious breathing. Conscious breathing is different to automatic breathing. We use a different part of the brain and we get a different result. So all around the world, there's 23, 24, 25 countries regularly meet for the International Breathwork Foundation conferences. And we have a very open meetings there where everyone participates in any new project that there is their heart's desire. But the thing that unites us all is conscious breathing. So everybody breathes consciously for breath work, modern breath work. And there's many systems that use conscious breathing. Conscious breathing, we are also using a different part of the brain, and we're bringing ourselves into present time where there's no past. And one of the objectives of this World Breathing Day this year is inspiring solutions. So that's the energy behind this. Jen, with the Aboriginal picture, is co-leading with me, and she's an Australian breathworker, and I'm an Australian breathworker. We're both breathworker trainers. Hi.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Jen.
So the introduction is there, and a welcome. I hope you feel very welcomed. And we are going to turn our attention now to conscious breathing, or awareness of the breath. This is a short introduction today, but this afternoon, in the evening in Australia, there's a longer Meet to Breathe where you can spend more time breathing consciously with a group. So at this time, becoming aware of our two breathings, the second breathing being awareness of the breath. So spending a few minutes at this time, being aware of your breath. You can close your eyes if you like. I'll speak to you again to keep going for the next part of this introduction.
So bringing your awareness to your breath.
This is a short awareness exercise.
And just noticing what your breath is doing today. Is it flowing and free? Is there some resistance anywhere? Just getting an awareness of what your breath is today. Is it going deeply into your body, or is it up in your chest? Do you feel like you can breathe easily, or is it a little stuck today? Just building awareness. Allowing yourself to witness without judgment. Allowing yourself to notice your body and your breath. How is your body responding to your breath today? Just bringing yourself into the room, into this present moment that Alec was talking about. No past, no future, just now. No right, no wrong, just is. Just allowing and noticing. becoming aware of your body, of your surroundings. And if you're not familiar with conscious breathing, you might be meeting your breath in this way for the first time. And if you are familiar with conscious breathing, you might be remembering an old friend, your breath.
Ending this practice for now. Jen, did you want to talk about finding a breath worker?
Well, I thought I'd just talk a bit more about what conscious breathing means. And this session is, this session is really about, dedicating a time and a space in the year to acknowledge the power of the breath. And by the power of the breath, we mean the power of the breath to support us in our daily life. And for those of us who are breathwork practitioners, we know the depth and breadth of where the breath can take you. And for those new to breathwork, it's an invitation to really get to know yourself through the power of your own breath. It's a tool we have in our toolbox that is readily available every moment of the day that people rarely tap in on. So conscious breathing and the IBF have got a great body of a number of breath workers all around the world who do all sorts of conscious breathing, from all the popular current ones to conscious connected breathing and everything in between, and really recognising the power of being able to breathe together as humankind. I guess today is about bringing that power, and we're starting the wave in Sydney, Australia, because as Alex said before, it's very early the hours of the 11th of April, or not even the 11th of April yet. So Sydney gets to start it off. And we're bringing this wave of breath together to really acknowledge the power of breathing as a unified force in the world, because we all share the same air, don't we? And the breath and the air that's been around, it's in the world today, was around tens of thousands years ago. It's been around in all of history, and all we're doing is really recycling that. So we're recycling the energy of the breath, where it's recycling the energy of humankind and all the animals that also respirate, plants and animals that respirate with us. So it's really coming together today to honour that practice, and so we're going to do another breathing out exercise, and I'll guide it into some fashion, and to really invite you to connect to your breath and go to that place where you can let go of everything else and allow the creative and allow inspiring solutions to come forth. And there might be some acknowledgement of all the great things that are happening in the world, and also acknowledgement of the pain and suffering that's in the world right now across the board, and how being united in the breath can actually help us to move the energy of that through and allow people to move forward with more compassion. compassion and inspired solutions. Yeah, so focusing on creating inspired solutions for our way forward, because things are changing and we can't, in the midst of change, our breath is our greatest tool for remaining calm and collected and compassionate and loving and supportive. So that's why we're here today. So if you'd just like to, thanks Michaela. So if you just like, you can do this practice sitting up or laying down, whatever is appropriate for you, and closing your eyes. And we're going to have a process of allowing people just to breathe in their whatever modality or whatever pattern they feel they want to do right now. And then we're going to go in a breath where we're going to unify our breath together. So closing down your eyes and getting comfortable. And maybe just doing a scan from the top of your head to the tip of your toes, bringing your breath into your body. And when we bring our breath in, we're bringing in air to support the functions of our body through our respiratory system, but we're also bringing in energy, so the universal energy. So being mindful of that and allowing that to come in through your breath as well. So really breathing the energy of the universe, breathing in through your nose or mouth, whatever's suiting you at the time, and allowing that breath to come right down into your pelvis. So really drawing it down. So your air is going to go into your lungs, but the energy of the breath, really bringing that into your body. And imagine yourself, or allowing yourself to connect to your breath in a deeper way. So allowing yourself to turn inwards and travel with your breath through your body. Noticing where it wants to go. Really allowing your breath to touch every cell and invigorate every cell of your body. To find and allow to bubble up inspired solutions in your personal life, in your family life, in your community, wherever it is that you have some influence. Breathing in the collective, positive consciousness of the breath, the energy of interconnectedness with all things. Following your breath and allowing your breath to take you to that place where you know in your own self you are your most creative. It might be a place in your body, it might be a place in your mind's eye. Nature, on the lounge, wherever that place is. Just allow your breath to take you there. And your relationship with your breath is a really intimate and personal process. There's the uniqueness of each relationship is unique to the number of people that live on the planet. No one's experience is the same, which is really powerful because it makes everything right in the moment between your breath and you and whatever your breath is showing you. Taking deep, long breaths. Finding that place within you that is creative, that is juicy, that brings joy to your life, that allows you to be in the present moment so you can be the joyful reflection of the rest of your life. Allow your breath to keep flowing. And just noticing if there is any restrictions to that. What are the roadblocks to your breath flowing, to your creative ideas flowing? And just notice them and park them for now. Acknowledging now, as you breathe as an individual, finding your own creative space, allow your breath to allow you to expand out. Expanding out your energy of this creative breath and touching the energy of others. Joining in with the energy of others, creating and inspiring solutions. Creating a wave of conscious breathing that starts where you are and emanates out into your street, into your family, into your community, into your state, into your country. And this breath, this collective breath that's inspiring solutions, crosses the oceans, crosses all boundaries between countries, dissolves them even. So here today on this call, we're all breathing as one united body, breathing as one, inspiring solutions collectively. Taking a deep breath. And these collective, creative, inspiring solutions envelop the planet, move out into the galaxies and beyond. And then starting to draw that energy back, that breath back into the planet, through the plants and the animals and the more than humans, through the oceans and the seas, through the wind and the earth. Bringing it back into your country, into your state, into your community, your city, your community, your family, and landing back into yourself. Taking a deep breath bringing back that collective knowledge, that collective inspiration of ideas and solutions. And then just noticing the one thing that may come in that you can do today or tomorrow that would implement anything that's come through as an inspired solution. That's one thing you could do that comes in intuitively through your breath. Taking one last deep breath out. Landing right back in your body, in the room. Connecting with where you are right now. And when you're ready, if you're on Facebook and you'd like to pop in a comment, or if you're on Zoom and you'd like to pop in a comment or a chat about what came to you in that process, that would be lovely.
And alternatively, you can go to the Breathwork site, the International Breathwork site, which is ibfbreathwork.org, and send in, look up newsletter and write about your breathwork experience to the newsletter, and it can go global.
Is anyone on the Zoom would like to share right now? If you don't feel like writing it in the chat.
Right on time, Jen.
Yeah. So thank you everyone for joining us in the Australian, Michaela's gone, creative solutions were perfect words for me, thank you. Thanks, Michaela. Thank you for joining us on creating a wave of breath through the world today. And you can, if you're new to breathwork, and you would like to find out more information, you can go to the ibfbreathwork.org or the Australian Breathwork Association.org.au and find out more, some more information about that, and find a practitioner in your area. Some of the lovely comments that are coming through are creating boundaries. That's great. Boundaries in terms of inspiring solutions. Perfect. Well,
and also people can join online to a number of groups. And today in Australia at 8 o'clock, Prue and Anne will be giving a longer lying down and breathing consciously hold called Meet to Breathe. So this was just an introduction on the global level today, and there'll be a proper longer session. Also online, there's lots and lots of breathwork groups you can just join.
Yeah.
So please search for them in your area or in your good times that you can attend. Anything else you want to say, Jen?
Yes, go to the IBF webpage on World Breathing Day, and there's a number of great breathing activities happening that are longer activities by a heap of practitioners around the world. So join in where you can, depending on your time zone and your availability. And happy breathing, everyone. Loving that you're
united.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
I've just stopped the live stream. Bye, Michaela. Bye, Verity.